off-road mission control. Notifying Central MCP. We have lost contact.
Guys.
Hey, welcome back to another month of hardware news. This month was really busy with a lot of releases and announcements, so let's get right into it. For mice, we have the Wise Owl OGM Cloud, a SteelSeries Sensei clone. For those that don't know, the Sensei was one of the most popular shapes back in the day, alongside the MX 518 and the Death Adder. It is very cool to see that someone is remaking the shape, especially since when SteelSeries basically gave up on all of their original designs. Specs are expected, nothing special. 3395, Nordic MCU, mono blue shell pink dots, 55 grams with support for 4K port. It is available for $100, with its 4K dongle sold separately. Pulsar, as promised, has come out with the X2H ES, the next installment in their ES line. Consistent with their previous releases, 4K wireless and 8K wire support, the alloy wheel, 3395, the OLED screen on the bottom, 65 grams. It is available for $130. Circonate opened up offers for the new M3K, which sold out in a day. It is a slight performance upgrade over the M2K, using a new sensor, a 3399 instead of a 3360, a space-grade cable, and a military drone MCU. Silly marketing terms aside, the results do at least show something, as the M2K has the best latency numbers of any mouse in the industry. We can expect the same out of the M3K. Did we mention that the M3K is 340 euros? Finalmouse announced a new drop schedule for the Ultralight X. In typical Finalmouse fashion, it is a confusing drop cycle with 3 sizes releasing on 2 different dates. They also cited that there are engineering improvements with the new batches, ranging from manufacturing tolerances to coding and firmware improvements. Whether or not these changes improve on the build quality is yet to be confirmed, but we advise reviewers to take it with a grain or perhaps a bag of salt. There's also the Beast X Mini from WL Mouse, a direct competitor to Finalmouse. Featuring 4K wireless and 8K wire support, 34 grams with all the top specs. It also comes in a total of 8 colorways at $150. Not a release, but interesting at least, some intern working at Prime Gaming Gear accidentally posted an announcement for the Ninjutsu Sora 4K. The tweet is since deleted, but it does explain a little bit into how Prime and other similar brands could come up so quickly in the industry with an entire product. Now into the quickfire round. Endgame Gear with the OP1 8K, releasing in January. We apologize if you are watching this with a XM2 while pre-order. The M3 Pro from Damoshock, a slight upgrade with all the industry standard specs. 3395, Nordic MCU, 55 grams. A new shape from Sawi has surfaced, the U2. Nothing much is known currently, but check out this frontscape. Extra 5 with 2 new shapes appearing as FCC documentation, the M64W and the M68W. The M68W is a pretty standard ambi shape. The M64W is ergo with a very aggressive slope. Feza with a new shape, the Groove, which reminds us of a WMO. And some more progress photos of their magnesium mouse. Deluxe with the announcement for the M600. No information, just telling us it exists. There's also this funky thing from Graphistar, the Mercury M1 Pro. A magnesium mouse with all the top specs, 4K support, Nordic MCU, $33.95, but it is also 80 grams. Max Gears, another new company posting their new magnesium mouse. Interestingly, it has holes, but not actual holes, but rather indents on the shell. And lastly, we have another new brand, Inu's Gaming Gear, a company based in Japan teasing their Kaiko. Information is unknown outside of the shape, which features a very high hump with removable side buttons. On the mousepads, not much this month. X-Ray Pad is experimenting with carbon fiber mousepads. No information yet, but it is cool to see more hard pads that aren't glass. They're also working on the Arca Control Pro Mid. Surface images seems very Heat-like. And lastly, Pulsar is working on the Paraglide, as confirmed by Amos owner soon. And now on to keyboards. There are a lot of keyboards coming out this month. It seems that the industry is moving extremely quick right now, so we'll have to do a quickfire round for all of them. First, we have Wooding finally releasing a new keyboard, the ADHE. A 80% layout instead of a traditional 75%, with a truly odd L-key cluster placement. Then we surprisingly have Lamzu with the Atlantis Pro, a 65% keyboard with silicon keycaps. Next, the Taka 60 and the Holy 60 from famed Chinese customs manufacturer KBD fans. Both feature the same PCB, which supports 8K polling and surprisingly has no RGB. The balls are quite pricey, with the Taka at $200 and the Holy 60 at $280 for pre-orders. Next, Endgame Gear with the KB65HE, 65% using the KB37B switches from Gateron. The keycaps are also produced in collaboration with Ducky, reminding us that the company still exists, and makes us ask, where is Ducky in all of this? This keyboard will also be a direct competitor with the Polo 65 from Arbiter Studios, which has been a massive hit in the scene. Will Endgame Gear deliver? We then have the Lightning 60 from YSL, a 60% with, you guessed it, an aluminum case. The interesting thing here would be the switches, which are not from Gateron, but instead are from a company called Razer. Not a huge release, but Team Wolf also has a 25% Hall effect keyboard with 8K Hz polling. Just wanted you to look at it. In miscellaneous news, Sawi has updated their monitors with Diac 2, their new backlight strobing technology and a direct response to Euro MB2. With their new XL2546X and XL2586X. The latter also runs at 540Hz, meaning that it uses the new panel used by the ASUS ROG PG248QP. And so, if you have a XL2566K, they're 360Hz that's less than a year old, we're sorry. And that's all the news for December 2023. Yo, welcome back to another installment of the Record Books. The highlight of this month have to go to Kev, with not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 target switching world records on the Photonic AIM-Labs benchmarks, with a 3377 on Switch Advanced. A 2962 on Oxbridge Defense. 3331 on dodge switch defense, and a 2846 on angle switch defense. With these, he is now rank 1 on all evasive target switching benchmarks. Next, we have Mello with a 4729 on VT swap track offense. Next, we have Robbie with a 148.7 on Fox TS Forte, getting closer and closer to the big 150. Snake with a 4573 on 3T smooth bar defense. Hisku with a 916.38 on ground positive Sparky V3, edging out Clover by less than 0.1 of a second. Clover with a 902.2 on Air Forte, widening the gap between first and second place to over 2 seconds. Maddie with a 4513 on Air AIO Angelic. And lastly, while this isn't a world record, this score is too cool to not mention. We have Cowboy Bebop with a 858 on VT Bounce TS using a drawing tablet instead of a mouse. Check it out. And that's all the world records for December 2023. Links to all files are in the description. Check them out.